Hello, here's Mika from Code Dojo at the warehouse, and I'm going to show you how to download Scratch 2.0 offline editor for your machine. So first you're going to have to look this up in Google, or whatever web search you use, Scratch 2.0 download, and we're going to click here on the first thing. It should say Scratch Offline Editor MIT. So let's go ahead and click this. So basically, first, to be able to get the Scratch Offline Editor, you're going to have to get Adobe AIR installed onto your computer or device. So whatever program you use, I use Windows. Just going to click here. Make sure you open it in a new tab, because you're going to have to come back to here. So you're just going to click Download Now once. Your download will begin shortly. Okay, yeah. So there it is. So we're just gonna have to wait for that. A few seconds. Okay, so that finishes installing. We're gonna next have to go and download Scratch. So I'm just gonna skip ahead in the video until this is fully. Okay, there we go. As you can now see, the circle has reached the full turn, and the icon has changed to this. So we're just gonna double click now. That should open in a moment. Okay, just wait a few seconds. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I already have Adobe AIR on my machine, but basically it's just gonna ask you a few questions for where you want it on your computer and stuff like that. So when you're finished, just click, so it'll say finish. I'm sorry, I'm using Polish, so I'm on my machine, so this is all in Polish, but this basically says close. So if you have that screen popping up, it means you already have Adobe AIR. And if not, then just answer all the questions and click finish at the end. So now we've got that done, we can move on to the Scratch Offline Editor. Awesome. So once again, whichever program you use, you download that version. Okay, so this will take a while longer. So once again, I'm just gonna cut ahead until it's fully loaded. Okay, so now it's fully installed. So once again, you double click that. Just wait a few seconds. That should hopefully in a moment open. Or you can do, yeah, right click and then open will pop up. So now just wait a minute. Should open. Okay, so while it's opening, if you're still kind of stuck, so first we would really suggest that you do the tutorials. So I'll show you that when it's downloaded. But here you have some starter projects to download, a getting started guide, and some scratch cards. Pretty cool, you can print them out. It's like some extra tutorials. Yeah. So now you'll click here. Okay, yeah. So it's basically, I already have Scratch 2 on my computer, but it's just gonna open Scratch. So once again, if that thingy pops up, it means you already have Scratch on your machine. So ta-da! Here we have it. You can do full screen. So basically you learn more about Scratch as you go along, but using these blocks you can make these different programs. So just really gonna just gonna make a really simple one. Ta-da! When green flag clicked, move 10 steps, and he moves 10 pixels along the screen. So what we would want, oh sorry, just notice you can't see that. Okay. So yeah. What we would really suggest that you do first, as I said, is click this question mark and then do the tutorials one by one. They're called step by step. And then how to is you can make like specific things for projects. And then blocks, it teaches you about every single block in every single section. So if you're really stuck, you can come here. So we're just going to go to step by step and one by one do every tutorial. They're pretty easy. So it's from this all the way to this, to creating a virtual pet. And this aims to teach you all the blocks and all, or at least teach you to use Scratch. And then once you're finished, you can make your own programs. Now, as we did say with Coder Dojo, you should use the offline editor. However, I'm now going to show you how you can when you go home, you can publish it online. Great. So first of all, when you're finished working on your project at Coder Dojo, so say this is what you make. So this is the project. You're gonna have to do File and first Save As. So say Save As Project 1. So I'm just gonna save it in my documents and save. So that's saved now. And then when you go home, you can go back to Scratch now. So as you can see, I already have an account on Scratch. And also, I'm sorry, it's still in Polish. But you can here, I'm gonna log out. And if you click here, this will say join Scratch. Or you can click here. So it's basically gonna just ask you to create a username and create a password and give an email address. And that's it, and a date of birth. And some personal details. And then when you verify it by email, then you've got your account. So then you need to go on File again. So, okay. Then you need to close your Scratch. And you should have a icon now on your desktop. When you click that, you'll see that it has a blank project. So now if you just go to File, Share to Website, Project Name, whatever, and then here you write your Scratch username that you just chose, and your Scratch password, and when you click OK, then that should publish it in the internet. I hope that this helped. If you have any more questions, please ask one of the mentors. So yeah, happy learning to code.